You're welcome once again in this class. In this class, we will go over previous SSC past questions. You will find useful tips and tricks alongside the correct answers and solution for all the further mathematics questions. Like always, we'll be using the Exam Guide app. You can download and practice more past questions using the app. Let's get started. Theory. This question number 1. A binary operation is defined on the set T by P operating on Q equals P square plus 2PQ plus minus Q square, where P, Q are elements of T. Copy and complete the table. So the table, the operation minus 2, minus 1, 1, 2. We still have here minus 2, minus 1, 1, 2. We have to complete this table. Under minus 1, we have 7, 2. Minus 2. Minus 8. Minus 7. Minus 1. So here we are to fill in the vacant squares. Considering this formula given to you, the first here represents P, while the other side is your Q. So that if T is this set minus 2, minus 1, 1, 2, defined by this, it then means to fill in this gap, recall that P operation Q equals P square. That is when P equals minus 2, Q is also minus 2. That is this and this. P square minus 2 square plus 2 bracket minus 2 times minus 2 minus Q square, which is minus 2, all squared. This will give us 4 plus 8 minus 4, that is 4 here, 4 here, equals what? 8. So here is 8. You circle it because that is the one you filled. When P equals minus 2 and Q equals plus 1, we are filling here. That means that minus 2 squared plus 2 bracket minus 2 times 1 minus 1 square will give us 4 minus 4 minus 1 to give us minus 1. So here now is minus 1. Circle it. And when P is minus 1, when P equals minus 1 and Q minus 2, then this formula here will give us minus 1 squared plus 2 into minus 1 times minus 2 minus bracket minus 2 square. That's 1 plus 4 minus 4 to give us 1 plus 0 to give us 1. I will now write 1. Circle it. So we have to solve here. When P is minus 1 and Q is 2, then implies that P squared plus 2PQ minus Q squared equals minus 1 squared plus 2 times minus 1 times 2 minus 4. That is 2 squared. 1 minus 2 minus 4. This is minus 1 minus 4 minus 5. That is minus 5. Here is minus 5. Circle it. When P is plus 1, Q is under minus 1. We now say that P square 1 square minus 2 times, that's plus 2 times 1 times minus 1 minus 1 all squared to give us 1 minus 2 minus 1 to give us minus 2. You write minus 2, circle it. Then for plus 1, both P and Q are 1. 1 square plus 2 times 1 minus 1 square to give us 1 plus 2 minus 1 to give us plus 2. We have plus 2. Then when P is 1 and Q is plus 2, we have that 1 squared plus 2 times 1 times 2 minus 2 squared to give us 1 plus 4 minus 4 equals 1. You write 1. Circle it. Then here, let's finish the solving this way. When P is 2 and Q is minus 2, we have that 2 squared plus 2 times minus 2 minus bracket minus 2 all square for Q equals 4 minus 8 minus 4 to give us 4 minus 12 equals minus 8. You have minus 8. Circle it. Then for 1, we have that when P equals 2 and Q equals 1, 2 square plus 2 times 1 times 2 times 1 minus 1 square. That is 4 plus 4 minus 1 equals 7. Finally, plus 2 against plus 2. This will give us 2 squared plus 2 times 2 times 2 minus 2 all square. That is 4 plus 8 minus 4 equals 8. So this is giving us 8. Watch your table. So that is the solution and completion of the table. Let's check B part of the question. Using the table, find the values of P such that minus 2 operating on P minus 2 operating on P operating on 2 equals minus 7. That is, when you're tracing, let's punch this first. That's minus 3 of operating on P, then operating on 2, where it is equal to minus 7. It's just a trace. Substitute, that's 2 operating on this. This is P and this is Q. Minus 2 operating on P. That is a number multiplied by 2 to produce our original formula is P squared plus 2PQ minus Q squared. First, minus 2 all squared plus 2 times minus 2 times Q operating on 2 equals minus 2 squared plus 2 times minus 2 times Q minus Q squared, that is P squared. Bring it out here, minus 2 squared plus 2 bracket minus 2 times P minus P squared operating on 2 equals minus 7. Follow this expansion on the formula given to us. The easiest way, just say minus 2 operating on this will represent P, okay? So that Q now equals 2. But this thing is easy. It's just the point at which this, the whole expression here, will produce minus 7 from the table. If we have here already, let's check under minus 2. Where can we see 7? This is minus 7. So trace it to the p-axis. We can see 1 there. Now find the value of p such that this is minus 7. If we trace this corner, it shows that p is what? 1. But don't conclude yet. Just a minus 2 operating on p, which we said is 1, then operating on 2. Using the general formula, p squared plus 2pq plus the general formula, okay, minus q squared minus 2 squared plus 2 into minus 1 times 1 minus 1 all squared. Here we have 4 minus 4 minus 1. So this will produce minus 1. When we substitute this here, we're getting minus 1. So the value of p for which this expression or this linear equation equals minus 7. Tracing from here, this is minus 7, then go this way, plus 1. P is what? 1. Let's go to the next question, number 2. Okay. Solve the equation 2 raised to the power 2y plus 1 minus 5 into 2 raised to the power y plus 2 equals 0. From indices, we can simplify this, break it down by saying 2 raised to the power this all squared dot 2 raised to the power 1 minus 5 into 2 raised to the power y plus 2 equals 0. Now let 2 raised to the power y equals k, so that k square here dot 2 minus 5 into k plus 2 equals 0. 2k squared minus 5k plus 2 equals 0. Now let us factorize. By linking method, this is 4k squared, meaning that 2k squared plus 4k minus 4k minus k plus 2 equals 0. When we factorize properly, 2k into k minus 4 minus 1 minus 2 minus 1 into k minus 2 equals 0. So that 2k minus 1 equals 0, or k minus 2 equals 0. Therefore, k equals half or 2. Recall that k equals 2 raised to the power y. So 1 over 2 means 2 raised to the power minus 1 in indices to be equal to 2 raised to the power y. This here, y equals minus 1, or when the solution was 2 raised to the power 0 in indices, 2 raised to the power 1 in indices will produce the same number, meaning 2 power 1 equals 2 power y. 2 will take care of 2, y equals 1. Therefore, the equation 2 raised to the power 2y plus 1 minus 5 all into 2 raised to the power y plus 2 will give us that y equals minus 1 or plus 1. That becomes the solution to that question. Question number 3. We have a function question. Let's clean this first. If f of x equals s squared plus 2 and g of x equals 1 all over x plus 2, where x is not equal to minus 2, find the domain of g of f inverse. G of f inverse. Okay. Now, we are looking for Goff inverse. It means we need to get g of f first, meaning g into s squared plus 2. So the content or value of x from here now means s squared plus 2. Then let us involve the whole thing for g of s, meaning what is g of x? 1 over x plus 2. So what is x? S is what? S squared plus 2 plus 2 to give us 1 all over s squared plus 4. Then, remember that we are looking for inverse. Recall that y equals f of x, or the function itself, that is y equals 1 all over s squared plus 4. When we cross multiply, we have ys squared plus 4y equals 1. So that s squared y equals 1 minus 4y. Our interest is to make s subject of the formula. So here now, divide through by y, we have that s squared equals 1 minus 4y all over y. Now the real value of x equals square root of 1 minus 4y all over y. Now, the inverse g of f inverse equals 1 minus 4x all over x, all in square root. That becomes the inverse of Goff. The Goff inverse, pressing the root of, though we don't have value there, Now, golf inverse is what? Root this 1 minus 4x all over x. Okay. We have to face another question. Question number 4. Solve 3 cos 2x minus sine x. 3 cos 2x minus sine x equals 0 for 0 degree less than equals s less than equals 360 degree. This is an equation given to us. But from compound angle, recall when we have cos 2a. Cos 2a implies cos a plus a, which will give us cos a minus sine a, which is equivalent to what? Cos square a minus sine square a. Recall that cos square a plus sine square a equals 1. Okay? Now, from compound angle, we also know that cos 2a, or let's say cos 2s equals 1 minus sine square s. 1 minus sine square s. If this is the case, it means that 3 cos 2s, which is 1 minus sine square s minus sine x equals 0. We'll multiply out 3 minus 3 sine square s minus sine s equals 0. Let sine s be what? P. So that when we have 3 minus 3p squared minus p equals 0. 3p squared plus p minus 3 equals 0. This is what? Pure quadratic equation. This and this by linking method will give us minus 9p squared. Okay. If we have this, we have 3p squared plus p minus 3 equals 0. Try to factorize this. You are seeing that we can't just factorize, so let us use formula method by creating a link between as squared plus bs plus c, which is equal to 0, whereby this and this will link each other, making it possible for a to be what? 3. And this linked together, b will be what? 1. And c will be what? Minus 3. Where general formula is x equals minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So that x equals minus 1 plus or minus square root of what? 1 squared minus 4 times 1 times minus 3 all over 2 times 1. This will now give us minus 1 plus or minus is square root of 1 plus 12 all over 2 to give us minus 1 plus or minus root 13 all over 2. Now let us take the square root of 13. Root 13, 3.60 minus 1 plus or minus 3.60 all over 2. That is, S will now give us minus 1 plus 3.6 all over 2, or minus 1 minus 3.6 all over 2. Minus 1 all over 2. Okay, we're having this here, 2.6 all over 2 or minus 4.6. You can see that impossible value is trying to show because we are dealing with sine theta. If it is a tan theta, we don't have issue. So you look around, if there is any step we jumped, go back to this cos square cos A equals minus sine A sine A. Okay, look at the question again. 3 cos 2x. So we have that this cos square A minus sine square A from this expansion. If you can remember, cos square A equals 1 minus sine square A. Okay. Which will now give us 1, replacing this here, 1 minus sine square A minus sine square A. Okay. Is to give us 1 minus 2 sine square A. So, from here, we missed our 2 here. It's just 1 minus 2. Okay. Then, expanding it, you will have that 3 minus, okay, 6 sine square S minus sine S equals 0. That means that if we let P to be sine S, as usual, 3 minus 6P squared minus P will be 0. So that 6P squared plus P minus 3 will give us 0. Okay. This times this by linking is going to give us minus 18P squared. So that 6P squared minus 18, 6 times 3 is 18. The this times this, 3 times this minus 6, okay? What are the two numbers? When we multiply, it will give us minus 18, but if you add them together, it will give us just P, a single P. Okay, let's check out. 3 times 6 is 18. 9 times 2 is also 18. But if you check, it's not working. So we still go back to that formula by saying that 6p squared here plus p, that's a equals 6, b equals 1, c equals t minus 3, so that s equals minus 1 plus or minus square root of 1 squared minus 4 times 6 times minus 3 all over 2 times 1. This will give us minus 1 plus or minus square root of 4 times 3 4 times 6 times 3 equals 72. So this is 72 plus 1, that is 73 all over 2. Then square root of 73, root 73 equals 8 point minus 1 plus or minus 8.54 8.54 all over 12. This will now give us s equals minus 1 plus 8.54 all over 12, or minus 1 minus 8.54 all over 12. Okay. This will give us here 7.54 over 12, or minus 9.54 all over 12. Let us divide. Over 12, 0.628. X equals 0.628, or minus 9.54 all over 12 minus 0.7949. Remember, you're dealing with sine theta, so sine inverse of 0.628 equals theta 1, and sine inverse minus 0.749 equals theta 2. Now, sine inverse 0.628 equals 38.91 degree, which is 39 degree, theta 1, and theta 2 sine inverse 0.7949. Okay. give us 52 point 52.68 degree. That is this minus sign, because in sin theta you can't get minus for the value. If you press that, it will show you mathematical error. So just take the positive part of it, which will now produce this angle. So the angles are here now, 38.9 degree or 39 degree, and the what? 52.6 degree or 53 degree. That is the angle or the value of theta for that equation. Okay, next question, question number 5. We have A. The probability that Abiola will be late to office on a given day is 2/5. In a given working week of 6 days, find correct to 4 significant figures the probability that he will be late for only 3 days. This is a technical question. You know, the days has been given, that is total days here is 6. If he will be late for just 3 days, it means he will not be late for 3 days. So let us get the probability of him not being late to office. That is, for late, PR of late equals 2/5. So PR not late means or implies 1 minus 2/5, which is what? 3/5. Now the question is, find the probability that he will be late for only 3 days. Probability of Abiola being late or coming late for 3 days only will mean 2/5 times 2/5. That's how many days? 3 days times 2/5 times he will not come late to work, to the office, times 3/5 times 3/5. That's how many days? Day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will now give us, this is 8 times 27 all over 25 times 25 times 25. So 25 times 25 times 25 times 25 was 15625. 15625. 8 times 27, 216. So the probability that Abiola will come late for only 3 days is what? 216 all over 15,625. When you convert to decimal, it becomes 0 point something, which is probability, actually. Now let's see question B. Not be late in the week. That is, he's not going to be late or come to the office late in the week. Recall, probability of coming late is what? 2 over 5. Now, probability of not coming late is what? 3 over 5. So, PR of not be late implies 3 over 5 times 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 3 over 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is 6 days. This will give us 27 times 27 all over 15, 6, 2, 5. Now, 27 times 27 729. This equals 729 all over 15,625. Let me break it down because instruction was given. Over 15,625. 0.046656. 0.046656 to 4 significant figure. 1, 2, 3, 4, meaning 0.04666. This is the answer to this question, correct to 4 significant figure. So the next question, question C. Be late throughout the 6 days. He's going to come to late to office throughout the 6 days. You already know the probability of coming late to be what? 2 over 5. I think it's the same process. Late for the 6 weeks imply 2 over 5 times 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 2 over 5. That is, this is 8 times 8 all over 15,625. That is 64 all over 15,625. Then 64 over 15,625. 0.004096. 0.004096. 4 significant figure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Since we don't have another number, this becomes the answer correct to what? 4 significant figures. Question number 6. The table shows the scores obtained by group of artists in vocal X and the instrument Y musical competition. Vocal X, instrument Y, they are there. Calculate the rank, the Spearman's rank correlation coefficient between the scores. Okay. Spearman rank correlation, R of K equals 1 minus 6 summation D square all over, use capital letter, but small letter is also allowed. It's your choice. Over n into n square minus 1, where n represents the total numbers in x or y axis, they are the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is our n here is what? 8. Okay. We're going to write down x, then y, rank of x, rank of y, then our d, then d squared. Let's feed x 63, 69, 72, 59, 82, 91, 95, and 68. Let's rank x. Out of x, the table 63, 69, 72, 59, 82, 91, 95, 68. And the highest number is 95. So to rank x now, 95 is what? 1. The next highest number is 91, which is 2. The next highest number is 82, which is 3. The next highest number is 69. You call, okay, 72, 4. The next is 69, you call it 5. The next is 68, that is 6. The next is 59. No, 63, 7. Why the last is 59, which is 8. That is the rank of S. Now let us write the table. Y. Y is 58, 61, 67, 51, 53, 79, 92, and 57. Let's rank Y. The highest number here is 92. Rank it 1. Followed by 79. You rank it 2. Followed by 67. Rank it 3. Followed by 61. Rank 4. Followed by 58, rank it 5, 57 is 6, 53 is 7, 51 is 8. Now, D equals RX minus RY. 7 minus 5, 2. Square of 2, 4. 5 minus 4, 1. Square 1, 1. 4 minus 3, 1. Square of 1, 1. 8 minus 8, 0. Square of it, 0. 3 minus 7, minus 4. Square of minus 4, 16. 2 minus 2, 0. The square, 0. 1 minus 1, 0. The square, 0. 6 minus 6, 0. The square is also 0. Now, we need to get summation d square, which will give us 16, 20, 22. Now, if we have summation d square as 22, it is time to solve and provide solution to the problem given to us. R of k equals 1 minus 6 times summation, that is 22, all over 8 into 8 square minus 1 to give us 1 minus, this is 12, carry 1, 13, 132, all over 8 times 63. This will give us 1 minus 132, 8 times 63. 63 times 8, 504. One 132 over 504 equals 0.2619. 1 minus this, R of k equals 0.738388095. So this is the solution to the question. So the rank correlation, Spearman's rank correlation coefficient between the scores is what? 0.738095. Question number 7, a part of it. Okay. A body of mass 18 kg is suspended by an inextensible string from a rigid support and is pulled by a horizontal force F until the angle of inclination of the string on the vertical is 35 degrees. If the system is in equilibrium, calculate the value of F. Okay, remember your physics. If I have a support, let's load, something go this way, I'll have, okay, a string. This is on the vertical. If the angle is on the vertical, it means something of this nature. It's 35 degrees. Is somewhere here. It's no longer coming from the horizontal. For angle F, so if this is this, we'll have what? 90 minus 35 should give us 55 degrees. 18 kg. Remember, anything that has something to do with tension, force, you recall, you must convert to what? Newton. Now, if all this means this is opposite, here is also opposite. Assume that this body was not moving. That is something like this. the force was applied, begin to raise it. Can you see it? It is now moving like this, meaning the force is here, adjacent over what? Hypotenuse. Adjacent over hypotenuse is going for cos theta, that is F cos 35 degree equals mg. mg, that is 18 times 10, 18 kg times 10, so that F cos 35 degree equals 180 Newton. If you have this, we are looking for F. F equals 180 all over cos 35 degree. If you like, you can use 55, but in the case of 55, you are using sine theta. So cos 35 degree is 0.8191. 0.819152. So 180 all over 0.819152, 220. So the value of F, the force F equals 220 Newton. So the force applied when this system was in equilibrium is what? 220 Newton. Be part of it. The tension in the string. Tension is just T equals mg. Okay? What is your m? 18 kilogram times acceleration due to gravity, meaning 180 Newton. The tension in this string is what? 180 Newton, 180 Newton. So that is the tension in the string. Question number 8. That is vector. Given that P equals 8 Newton, 30 degree, and Q is this, find in component form the unit vector along P minus Q. Okay. For P, producing the vectors of P, the resultant of P, all of P implies 8 cos 30 degree, that is I, plus 8 sine 30 degree, J. This will give us 8 multiplied by 0.8660 I plus 8 times 0.5 J. This will give us 8 times 0.8660, 6.92. 6.92 I plus 8 times 0.5, 4J. This is the resultant of, that is, P of X, or for P, resultant of P. And let's get that of Q. Q implies 9 cos 150 degree plus 9 sine 150 degree J. This will give us 9 cos 150 degree minus 7.79 I sine 150 times 9, 4.45, 4.5 J. Okay. We are interested in P minus Q. So P minus Q equals 6.92I plus 4J minus 7.79I plus 4.5J. Minus minus is plus. So we'll have 6.92 plus 7.79, 14.71 I minus 0.5 J. This is the resultant of the two forces, or the two vectors P and Q. But the question says represent in component form the unit vector. Representing it in component implies we'll get the magnitude of P minus Q. Magnitude equals square root of I square plus J square. This will give us root 14.71 all square plus minus 0.5 all squared. $216.38. 216.38 for I. Then 0.5 all square, 0.25 plus 216.38. 216.63. 216.63. Then square root. The square root will give us 14.718. 14.718 Newton. So this is the magnitude. Now coming back to the question, we were told to express or find in component form. Component is talking about I and J. I and J. So for I, see our I here, meaning for I, let me wipe here. to get in component form now. In component form, comma, 14.71 I all over 14.718, comma, I'll just say, since this one is minus 0.5j all over 14.718. This is it. This is the component form. Now let us reduce it to represent 14.71 all over 14.718, 0.999, that is approximately I minus j. J 0.5 all over 14.718, 0.00339, 0.00339J. This is our solution. That comes to the end of that question. Given that n combination 4, n combination 5, and n combination 6 are the terms of a linear sequence AP. Find the value of n. N combination 4, n combination 5, n combination 6. Recall that n combination r equals n factorial all over n minus r, or factorial into r factorial. So for n combination 4, we say that n combination 4 implies n factorial all over n minus 4 factorial into 4 factorial. Which will give us n into n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3, and n minus 4 factorial all over n minus 4 factorial into 4 factorial. So n combination 5 implies n factorial all over n minus 5 factorial 5 factorial. This will give us n into n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3, n minus 4, n minus 5 factorial all over n minus 5 factorial 5 factorial. So n combination 6 equals n into n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3, n minus 4, n minus 5, n minus 6 factorial all over n minus 6 factorial into 6 factorial. Okay. Seeing this now, we can say this will cancel this, and this can also take care of this. This can also take care of this. In AP, the common difference is by second term minus the first term, or third term minus the second term. If we have this, it is either D equals n combination 5 minus n combination 4 or n combination 6 minus n combination 5. This is what is obtainable. Here, from the end of n combination 4, we have that n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into n minus 3 all over 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. This will give us n into n minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 all over 12. Okay. Then, for 5, n combination 5 equals n into n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3, n minus 4, all over 5 factorial. For now, let's be leaving the factorials. Here, leave the 4 factorial. So, n combination 5 minus n combination 4 means n into n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3. Let's write it this way. That's n combination 5 minus n combination 4. N into n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3, n minus 4, all over 5 factorial minus n into n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3, all over 4 factorial. Okay. Now, this is for this. Also, n combination 6 minus n combination 5 will imply n into n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3, n minus 4, n minus 5, all over 6 factorial minus n into n minus 1, 2, 3, 4, all over 5 factorial. So, n combination 5 minus n combination 4 equals n combination 6 minus n combination 5. And let us equate them. If you have n into n minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 minus 4 all over 5 factorial minus n into n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3, all over 4 factorial to be equal to n into n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3, n minus 4, n minus 5, all over 6 factorial minus n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3, n minus 4 all over 5 factorial. Okay. Let's open here so that this will contain what we are doing. N to n minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, 5 factorial minus equals okay. If we take LCM here, we're going to have that 5 factorial, 4 factorial, 4 factorial into n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3, n minus 4, minus 5 factorial into n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3 to be equal to 6 factorial, 5 factorial, 5 factorial into n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3, n minus 4, n minus 5, minus 6 factorial into n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3, n minus 4. Okay. All these go this way, and this go this way. We have that if this is cross multiplied, I have 6 factorial, 5 factorial into 4 factorial n into n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3, n minus 4, minus n into n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3 equals this going this way, 5 factorial, 4 factorial, into 6 is there, okay, n into n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3, n minus 4, n minus 5, minus 6 factorial into n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3, n minus 4, overall bracket. Okay, 5 factorial here, 5 factorial here. So that's 6 factorial into big bracket, 4 factorial into n minus 3, close the bracket, equals 4 factorial minus 6 factorial into okay. This is a very long expansion, so we are going to readjust what we have to see the way forward. Let's divide through by n into, dividing through by n into n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3, which is the smallest. Okay. You also divide this side through with the same thing. Also here. Okay, when we do this, we'll have that 6 factorial into 4 factorial multiplying n minus 4 minus, here will give us 1, equals the other end 4 factorial into n minus 4, n minus 5 minus 6 factorial into n minus 4 all factorial, okay? 6 factorial here will mean 6.5 into 4 factorial into n minus 4 minus 1. Here is cancelled. So we have n minus 4, n minus 5, n minus 6, n minus 4, n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3, n minus 4, n minus 5, n minus 6, n minus 4, n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3, n minus 4, n minus 5, n minus 6, n minus 4, n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3, n minus 4, n minus 5, n minus 6, n minus 4, n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3, n minus 4, n minus 5, n minus 6, n minus 4, n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3, n minus 4, n minus 5, n minus 6, n minus 4, n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3, n minus 4, n minus 5, n minus 6, n minus 4, n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3, n minus 4, n minus 5, n minus 6, n minus 4, n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3, n minus 4, n minus 5, n minus 6, n minus 4, n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3, n minus 4, n minus minus 6 factorial into n minus 4, close it, okay? Now, if you try to open here, we're going to have, this is 30.4 factorial into n minus 4 minus 30 equals n minus 4 n minus 5 minus 6 factorial into n minus 4. Close it. Now we'll try to factor out something here. We'll have that 30.4 factorial into n minus 4 minus 30. What is common here? N minus 4 into n minus 5 minus 6 factorial. If 30 is common here into 4 factorial, okay. Let's see, 4 factorial into 6 factorial. Thirty into n minus 4 minus 30 equals n minus 4 into n. Minus 4 minus 30 equals 30 into n minus 4 minus n minus 4 n minus 5 minus 30 into n minus 4. Okay. So that this guy will take care of this guy. If I have this, n squared minus 5n minus 4n plus 20 equals minus 30. N squared minus 9n plus 50 equals 0. Is this factorizable? 10 times 5. You can see this expansion is a very long one, but still remember where you started from. That is the common difference. Which was either n combination 5 minus n combination 4 equals n combination 6 minus n combination 5. So we already know n combination 5, what it is, minus n combination 4. When you simplify two of them, n into n minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 n minus 4 minus 5 all over 5 factorial, which is the base. Then over here, n minus 1 into n minus 2, n minus 3, n minus 4 into n minus 5 minus 6, all over 6 factorial, 5 factorial. Okay, to make this thing easier, like we have divided before with this, instead of the long multiplication, when we divide by this, we're going to have that n into this to n minus 9 all over 5 factorial equals n minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 minus 4 minus 11 all over 6 factorial 5 factorial. Divide through by this n into, okay, t dot 5 factorial. What we'll do, dot here, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. So we can eliminate this place. We're going to have n minus 9 all over 5 factorial equals n minus 4, n minus 11 all over 6 factorial, 5 factorial. This can take care of this now. So n minus 9 now equals n minus 4 into n minus 11 all over 6 factorial. So 6 factorial into n minus 9, 6.5 factorial, 6.5 factorial equals n minus 4 into n minus 11. Now, coming up here again, n minus 54 equals n squared minus 15n plus 44. So that n squared minus 15n minus 6n plus 44 minus 54 equals 0. N squared minus 21n minus 10 equals 0. Okay, if this crosses, it becomes plus, sorry. This is plus. This is 8 plus 94 equals 0. So we're going to consider two numbers. We'll multiply. This is 94. 2 here, 47. Two numbers when we multiply. Let's check. (44) plus this 98. Two numbers when we multiply to give us 98. Let's just take the LCM pattern first. This is 49. All can go. 7. 7 again. Okay, 7 in 49. 7. 7 again is 1, meaning 14 and 7. This 14, 7 can produce 21, yeah. Okay. N squared minus 14n minus 7n plus 98 equals 0. So factorizing here, n into n minus 14 minus 7 into n minus 14 equals 0. So n minus 7 into n minus 14 equals 0. Therefore, n equals 7 or 14. Recall that D equals n combination 5 minus n combination 4, or n combination 6 minus n combination 5. That is, if we're using 7 combination 5 minus 7 combination 4 will give us 7 factorial all over 7 minus 5 factorial dot 5 factorial equals, okay, minus 7 factorial all over 7 minus 4 factorial. This will give us 7.6 all over 2 factorial minus 7.6.5 all over 3 factorial. This will give us, this is 42 all over 2 minus, this is 6, cancel, 30. Is it working? That is, this over this equals 21 minus 30, d equals minus 9. This minus 9, or we can use n combination 6 minus n combination 5 for the common difference. That is n combination 6, 7 combination 6 minus 7 combination 5. 7 factorial all over 6 factorial minus 7 factorial all over 2 factorial dot 5 factorial. This is 7 minus 7.6 all over 2. 7 minus, this is 3, 21. Factorial into 1. So we have the value of n. N is 7 or 14. Now let's go to the next question. Common difference of the sequence. Okay, that's just what we did. We've done the common difference of the sequence. This second term minus first term, or third minus the second term. You substitute, you get your solution. So that is the solution for that question. D equals minus 9. Common difference, minus 9. Now question number 10. 10A. A solid rectangular block which has a base which measures 3s by 2s. Then the height of the block is ycm. Its volume is 72. Express y in terms of x. Okay, that's making y subject of the formula, but think of the volume first. Volume V equals LBH. That is 72 cm cubed equals 3s times 2s times y. 72 equals 6s squared y. Now, express y in terms of s, meaning make y subject of the formula, dividing through by 6s squared. That is y equals 72 all over 6s squared. We have made y subject of the formula. Let's check B part of it. If an expression of the total surface area of the block in terms of x only, okay, the total surface area, this is volume, T dot S dot A equals 2 brackets LB plus LH plus BH. This will give us 2 brackets L, the length, which is 3s times 2s plus length times returns. That is 3x times y plus 2x times y. This will give us 2 brackets 6s squared plus 3xy plus 2xy. That is 12s squared plus 6xy plus 4xy. This will give us 12s squared plus 10xy. Now, the volume, an expression for total surface area of the block in terms of x only. Remember that y was this. If y is this, it then means that expression in terms of s only implies 12s squared plus 10xy. Recall y is who? 72 all over 6s squared. To give us 12s squared plus 2 here 3, 2 here 5, 3 here 1, 3 here. This is 2, 4. That is 5x times 24 all over s squared. To give us 24 times 5, 0 carried 2, this is 10, 12. 12s squared plus 120 all over s. So this is the expression of the total surface area. That's said in terms of x. That is the expression for it. Now the value of s for which the total surface area has a stationary value. This is differentiation. When I talk about stationary value, that is stationary point. That is dy ds. Okay, let's go back to it. We are talking about the y ds. Dy ds equals 24s minus 120s squared. Look at what I did. 12s squared implies 2 times 12s2 minus 1 to give us 24s power 1, which is 24x, okay? The y120 over s implies 120s raised to the power minus 1, meaning 120s power minus 1 multiplied by minus, that is, minus 120s minus 2. So interpreting it in standard form, that is the normal way, meaning this, or you have this. So dy ds equals 24s minus 120 all over s squared. If you like this one, if you don't like, you can leave it this way. So, but the question is find the value of s. At stationary point, at stationary point, dy ds is greater than 0, that is equal to 0. We'll now have that 24s minus 120 all over s squared equals 0. Multiply both sides by s squared to mean 24s cubed minus 120 equals 0. Okay? Now, 24s cubed equals 120. Dividing through by 24, s cubed equals 2 here 60, 2 here 12, 60 all over 12. Then s cubed equals 5. X equals cube root of 5. So the value of x is what? Cube root of 5. So that is the solution to that question. The value of s for which the total surface area has a stationary value is what? Cube root of 5. Cube root of 5. Question number 11. Find the binomial expansion of 1 plus 2x raised to the power of this. Okay. A similar thing like that of combination. So, we have 1 plus 2x all raised to the power 7, and that of 1 minus 2s all raised to the power 7. For this, for 1 plus 2s, the binomial expansion means 1 power 7 plus 7 combination 1 into 1 power 6, 2s power 1 plus 7 combination 2, 1 5, 2s all squared plus 7 combination 2, 1 power 4, 2s power 3, 7 combination 3, 1 power 3, 2s power 4, 7 combination 4, 1 power 2, 2s power 5, plus 7 combination 5, 1 power just 1, 2s power 6, plus 7 combination This is 4, 3, 2, 1, combination 1, combination 2, combination 3, combination 4, 7 combination 5, 7 combination 6, plus 7 combination 7. That is 2x all power 7. We have 1 plus 7 combination 1, 7 factorial over 6 factorial is 7 into 2x plus 7 combination 2 dot 6 dot 5 cancel 3, that's 21 into 4x squared plus 7 combination 3 4.3 7.6.5.4 cancel the 3 means 6, that's 35. 7 combination 2 dot 6 dot 5 5 cancel 5 2 3, that's 21. 35 into 8s cubed plus 7 combination 4, 7 combination 4, 7 factorial into 3 factorial, 4 factorial. That is 35 into 16s power 4 plus 7 combination 5, 5 factorial, 2 factorial, dot 6 dot 5, cancel, this is 3, 21 into 32s power 5 plus 7 combination 6, that's 7. 7 into 64x power 6 plus 64 times 2, 128x power 7. So this is the expansion for 1 plus 2x. The next one, let's do the expansion for 1 minus 2x. 1 minus 2x power 7 mean 1 power 7 plus 7 combination 1, 1, 6 minus 2s plus 7 combination 2, 1, 5 minus 2s power 2 plus 7 combination 3 into minus 2s power 3 plus 7 combination 4 minus 2s power 4 plus 7 combination 5 minus 2s power 5 plus 7 combination 6 minus 2s power 6 plus 7 combination 7 minus 2s power 7. Okay. I haven't gotten the one for plus. Let's just pick the values. This is power 1, meaning minus. Here is what? Minus 14s. Why this one is plus? Because it's positive. So this is going to be plus. That's plus 21 4s squared. Then minus 35 8s cubed plus 35 16x power 4 minus 21 32s power 5 plus 7 64s power 6 minus 128s power 7. This is the expansion for 1 minus 2s. Why this? 1 plus 14s plus 81s squared, 35 times 8, this is 40, carry 4, 24, 28, plus 35, 16s4, plus 21, 32s5, plus 7, 64s6, plus 128s power 7. Okay, find the binomial expansion of this. Okay, we have done the binomial expansion for the two. 1 plus 2s and 1 minus 2s. Look at their expansion. So, we have this one now. The next question, find correct to 3 decimal places the value of 1.2 raised to power 7 minus 0.8 raised to power 7. Okay. Our interest here, okay, to find the value of 1.27, 1.2 raised to power 7, remember we have 1 plus 2x all power 7. So 1.2 power 7. Use your wisdom. Ask yourself, 1 plus what will give you 1.2 so that it can match the original formula. Let's say 1 plus 0.2. 0.2 plus 1. Can it give us 1.2? Yes is the answer, meaning 1 plus 0.2 all raised to power 7 equals 1 plus 2s all power 7. This can take care of this. This guy will take care of this, meaning 0.2 equals 2x. Okay? Here now, x equals what now? 0.2 all over 2. Therefore, s equals, let's punch your calculator. 0.2 all over 2. S is 0.1. 0.1. Now, what about 0.8? 0.8. One minus what will give us 0.8? 1 minus 0.2. Let's check. 1.0, 0.2. Borrow 1 here. This is 10. This is 8. Correct. So 1 minus 0.2 equals 1 minus 2s raised to power 7. Okay? Now, remember, we have the first value for s at 0.1. The second value minus 0.2 equals minus 2s. I think it's the same value. S equals 0.1. But our interest is what? the expansion of 1 plus s minus expansion of who? 1 minus 2s. That is the target for this question. So, we have the expansion already. Here we have 1 plus 14s, that is 0.1. We are substituting plus 81 into 0.1 all squared plus 28, 280 into 0.1 power 3 plus 35 times 16 bracket 0.1 power 4 plus 21 times 32 0.1 power 5 plus 64 times 7 into 0.1 power 6 plus 128 into 0.1 power 7. Then minus the other one. 1 minus, I put bracket to differentiate, 1 minus 14 into 0.1 plus 21 into, that is 81, 4 here, 84, sorry. 84 into 0.1 all square minus 280 to 0.1 all cube plus 35 times 16 0.1 power 4 minus 21 times 32 0.1 power 5 plus 7 times 64 0.1 power 6 minus 128 0.1 power 7. Close the bracket. Now let us separate them to get our final value. 14 times 0.1, 1.4, 1 plus 1.4, 84 times 0.1 plus 8.4, 280 times 0.1 plus 28, 35, 16 times 0.1 plus 56, 0.1 square, okay, times 84, 0.84, 0.84, 0.1 power 3 times 280, 0.28, 0.28 plus 0.1 power 4 times 35 times 16, 0.056, 0.056 plus 0.1 power 5 times 21 times 32, 0.0067. 0.0067 plus 0.1 carriage 6 times 7 times 64, 0.000448. 0.000448. Then 0.1 carriage 7 times 128, 0.000128. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Minus the whole of this value. Let's add this. One minus 1.4 plus 0.84 minus 0.28 plus 0.056 minus 0.0067 plus 0.000448 minus 0.0000128. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Now, let's simplify it down. Plus 0.000448 plus 0.0067 plus 0.056 plus 0.28 plus 0.84 plus 1.4 plus 1, 3.583. 3.583, the minus. Here now, 1.0 plus 0.84 minus 1.4 minus 0.28 plus 0.056 minus 0.0067 minus 0.0000128 plus 0.000448, 0.209. 0.209 minus 3.583, 3.37, 3.37. So this is the value of 1.2 raised to the power 7 minus 0.8 raised to the power 7. The value is what? 3.37. Question number 12. A basket contains 12 fruits: orange, apple, and avocado pear of the same size. The number of oranges, apples, avocado pears forms 3 consecutive integers. 2 fruits are drawn one after the other without replacement. Calculate the probability that the first is an orange and the second is an avocado pear. Okay, this is probability, but no value was given for apple, avocado pear, and orange. The instruction, they are what? 3 consecutive terms. If terms are consecutive, it will mean that orange, let orange be what? X. Apple equals S plus 1. Avocado pear equals S plus 2. X, S plus 1, S plus 2. That is X plus S plus 1 plus S plus 2 equals 12. That is the total number of fruits. 1, 2, 3. That is 3x plus 3 equals 12. 3x equals 12 minus 3. 3x equals 9. S equals 3. Meaning for orange, we have number for orange now. O equals 3. YA equals 4. And avocado pear AV equals 5. Now let us total it. 3 plus 4 plus 5. You can see the total of what? 12. That is for the fruits. The assigned numbers are in order. Now business started now. Find the probability that the first is an orange and the second is an avocado pear. Applying 3 diagram, using 3 diagram, we have that how many fruits? 3 fruits. Apple, no, orange, apple, avocado, pear. 2 of them are taken at a time like this. Okay? Remember, this is still orange, still apple, avocado pear, orange, apple, avocado pear, orange, apple, avocado pear. For orange, 3 over 12. Apple, 4 over 12. Avocado pear, 5 over 12. So without replacement, orange 2 all over 11, 4 over 11, 5 over 11, 3 over 11, 3 over 11, 5 all over 11. Then for this, 3 over 11, 4 over 11, then 4 over 11. The question is, find the probability that 1 is orange, the other is apple. This is apple, orange, apple, apple, apple and avocado pear. Avocado pear, orange, avocado pear, apple, avocado pear, avocado pear. The question is, the first is what? An orange. The second is avocado pear. First to be orange, second avocado pear. Meaning from here, first orange, second avocado pear. What is orange? 3 all over 12 times avocado pear 5 all over 11. That is 15 all over 12 times 11. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 132. Now, the probability that the first is an orange and the second is an avocado pear will mean what? 15 all over 132. The question did not go this way. Avocado pear before orange. That is, the first is orange and second avocado pear, meaning OAV. This is just that. This is just it. So you have settled that one. The first is orange, second is avocado pear. Both are of same fruit, meaning it is either orange, orange, or apple, apple, or avocado pear, avocado pear. I am not cleaning the diagram. Let us use it to solve all the questions they will ask under this probability. I said the probability PR of both are same fruits implies that it is either probability of orange, orange, plus probability of apple, apple, plus probability of avocado pear, avocado pear. That is orange, orange, 3 all over 12, multiplied by 2 all over 11, plus apple, apple, 4 over 12, multiplied by 3 all over 11, plus avocado pear, avocado pear, 5 all over 12 times 4 all over 11. This will give us 6 all over 132 plus 12 all over 132 plus 20 all over 132. Solution becomes, this is 18, 38 all over 132. So 38 all over 132 is the probability that both are same fruit. At least one is apple. In all the fruits, that's one particular one is just an apple. It means a touch of apple and all apples. That is, we're going to have probability of OA, that is orange apple, because there is touch of apple there. Then we'll have probability of apple orange, and we'll have probability of apple apple, and probability of apple avocado pear, and probability of avocado pear and apple. So to get this, now it's a long one anyway, but let us do it. The solution here is probability of orange apple plus probability of apple orange plus probability of apple apple plus probability of apple avocado pear, probability plus probability of avocado pear apple. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what we have. We have 5 things here. This will now give us OA, that is 3 over 12 times A 4 over 11 plus AO 4 over 12 times 3 over 11 plus AA apple 4 over 12 times 3 over 11 plus apple avocado pear AAV 4 over 12 times 5 over 12 over 11 plus avocado pear apple 5 over 12 times 4 over 11. The good thing about probability is that all the denominators, their denominator must be the same. Otherwise, something is wrong somewhere. So, you have this 12 all over 132 plus 12, 132 plus 12, 132 plus 20 over 132 plus 20 over 132. So this will give us this 12, 12, 12, 36 all over 132 plus 40 all over 132 to give us what? 76 all over 132. So the probability of at least one apple is what? 76 all over 132. 76 divided by 132 equals 0.575757. 0.575757. So that is the probability for at least one apple. Question number 13. Okay, having done with the mean of S, that is by S, and by Y, now we're going to calculate by S prime 1, the mean of S, values below what? By S itself, that is, by S, we are done with this. We are looking for this number, X1 below by X itself, meaning it's not the original mean. Now the one below X. We're able to have by S to be what? 23. From this table, you can see the values. Look at X axis, 14, 16, 17, 18, 22. 23 is under here. It's not up to 24, so the by S prime of 1 is going to be what? Within 22, that is by x prime of 1 equals 14 plus 16 plus 17 plus 18 plus 22 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 5. This will give us this here 20, 30. This is 30 plus 35 plus 22 all over 5. This equals 65 plus 22 all over 5. This equals 87 all over 5. This will give us 8 into this is 1. Remainder 3. 5 in 35. Let's punch our calculator. 5 in 35 is 9. That is 87 over 5 equals 17.5. So this is the value for this by s prime 1. And let's think about by y prime 1. That is the mean of y itself. By y prime 1 equals, for y, the mean was 10 point. That is 10 point. So we are starting from here and we'll end at 10. Since the mean for y equals 10 points, 5 something, we're going to write 22 plus 19 plus 15 plus 13 plus 10 all over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will give us, this is 25 plus 35 plus 19 all over 5. This will give us 60 plus 19 all over 5. We're going to have 79 all over 5. 5 in 7 is 1. Remainder 2. 5 in 29 is 5. Remainder 4. That is 15.8. So by y prime 1 is what? 15.8. Then let us go to the next question, see part of it. Draw the line of best fit through by s by y and by s1 by y1. Okay, this should not be a challenge to you. It's just the normal plotting you know in graph. But the line of best fit must pass through two of them. So let us see. The y-axis, the x-axis, okay, from table, the highest value of y is 22. You can say scale 2cm to 2 units on y-axis. That is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. If you want to extend to 24, no problem. Then the highest for x-axis is 31. So still 2cm to 2 units on x-axis. Or you can say 2cm to 2 units on both axes, okay? So this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32. Now, the calibration I've done on this horizontal and vertical axis is assumed to represent our full block in graph, which contain 10 small squares, which is 2 centimeter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This way must also be 10. So this is the one full square which represents 2 cm in a graph sheet. 10 small squares. So these are assumed to be what? The same thing here. Now we want to plot when x is 14, y is 22. Look at 14 and y 22 somewhere here. So let's delete this. 14 against 22, you plot, circle it. Then when x is 16, y is 19. See 16, see 19 somewhere here. See 16, you plot. When x is 17, y is 15. 17, somewhere here. Y 19, very close to this point. This is 16 here and 17 here. When s is 18, y is 13. See 18, see 13, 18. Then when s is 24, 22, y is 10. See 10, see 22, you plot. When s is 24, y is 12. See 24, you plot. When s is 27, y is 3. See 27, y 3 somewhere here. When s is 28, y is 5. See 5 already. See 28 on top. When s is 31, y is 3 again. 31 somewhere here, 3 again. And when s is 33, y is 2. Okay, somewhere here. You are done. But the question says, draw the line of best fit through bar x, comma bar y, line of best fit through bar S, comma bar Y. Recall that bar S equals the total, that is 14 plus 16 plus 17 plus 18 plus 22 plus 24 plus 27 plus 28 plus 31 plus 33. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Divided by 10, that is 23. 23. Keep it. Then by Y equals 2219, 2219, 15, 13, plus 10, plus 12, plus 8, plus 5, over 10, that's 10.4. 10.4. 57 over 5. Y bar 1 bar S prime 1 equals 17.4. Bar Y prime 1 equals 15.8 from our solution. Now, line of best fit to pass through this. That is, when S is 23, here Y is 10. So where is 10? See 10 and see S 23. This is 22, 23 somewhere here. And see S10 here, meaning this. Then for this, when S is 17.4, this is 16.4, 17.4 against 15.8, that is 15 point somewhere here. Okay. I'm using asterisks to differentiate this and this, so that you know your line of best fit is going to pass through these 2 points. So you place your ruler, link this to this. It must pass through this point. Your graph is going this way. So at the end, can you see that all other points plotted on S and Y axis did not fall in because of what the instruction given to the question? It must pass through bar S and bar Y and bar S prime 1, bar Y prime 1. So this is the sketching or the drawing of the graph, how you expected to present it. Their interest is not you passing it through these ones. The instruction is very clear. So that is the solution to that question. Okay. Next. From your graph, determine the relationship between X and Y. And determine the value of Y when S is 20. Now the relationship between S and Y, let us watch very well. From this table, you can see x is increasing while y is decreasing. Why? X started from 14, 16, 17, 18, 22, 24, up to 33, meaning an increase. While y, 22, 19, 15, 13, just like a sequence in an AP, meaning there is a sign of what? Decrease. So the relationship between S and Y is that when S is increasing, Y is decreasing. Now the value of Y when S is 20 simply imply, see 20 here, trace it up. You trace until it touches this line you have drawn. Can you see it? So trace back to touch Y axis, meaning about, let's say 10.9. Y equals what? 10.9 when S equals 20. You are done answering this question. Hence, Y is 10.9 when X equals 20. Let's go to the next question. A particle initially at rest moves in a straight line with acceleration of what? 10t minus 40 square meter per second square. Now find the what? Velocity of the particle after t seconds. You know, other mass, if you don't take your time, you will think the question is wrong. But once you are very careful, you also understand that it's also easy to handle. Acceleration has been given to us, that is A equals 10t minus 40 square meter per second square as a unit. Now, find the velocity. From equation of motion, recall that V equals U plus AT. This is what? Equation 1 of motion. Now, ask yourself, what are you looking for? We are looking for just a velocity, meaning the initial velocity is what? 0. A particle initially at rest moves in a straight line with an acceleration of this, meaning when this object was at rest, the velocity of this body is equals what? 0. That's when you now talk about initial velocity equals 0. That is U equals 0. So what are we looking for? We're looking for final velocity because the object is already in motion, moves in a straight line with an acceleration. Now, 0 plus A. What is A? 10t minus 40 square. When t is what? When after t seconds, that is time. Listen very well. You are not going to force the time to become a number. Time has been assigned to be what? Just t. So what do you do? Use that same t given to you as the value of what? Time. Because I know most of you will be looking at, why not give us 2 seconds? Why is it not 4 seconds? This time around, t was the time given to you. Therefore, make use of what? The t. So that v, final velocity, equals what? 10t times t is 10t square minus 40 cube. Then what is unit of velocity? Meter per seconds. I know you are still waiting for a wonderful answer. At this juncture, this is the answer to this question. V equals what? 10t squared minus 4t cubed. The next question. Average acceleration of the particle during the 4th seconds. This is a technical question in physics, because I can remember most of the times they will tell you find the 9th seconds in your jump physics. Most of you will just apply 9 directly. No, it's wrong. So whenever they talk about 4th, 3rd, 9th, before 4th, there exists what? 3rd. If the question is 5th, before 5th, there exists what? 4th. Now, we are dealing with just 4th seconds. The average acceleration of the particle. Just average. Okay. Recall that A equals 10t minus 4t squared, which is the acceleration of this particle. Now, 4th seconds means T4 and T3. Because before you count 4, 3 must be counted. That's why I'm introducing T4 and T3. Now, to get the average acceleration of this particle, simply means acceleration equals 10 bracket T. What is T? T4 minus T3, okay? Minus 4 into T4 minus T3, all square. Can you see what I'm doing? Okay, A equals 10 into 4 minus 1 minus 4 into 4 minus 1 all squared. To give me that average acceleration equals what? 10 into 3 minus 4 into 3 all squared. Now I have this. My acceleration A equals 30 minus 4 times 9. That is 30 minus 36. Acceleration equals what? Minus 6 meters per second square. Can you see something without value finally has a value? So the acceleration, average acceleration of the particle during the what? 4 seconds equals what? Minus 6 meters per second square. That's just the acceleration of this body. Okay. We'll go to the next question. A load of mass 120 kg is placed on a lift. Calculate the reaction between the floor of the lift and the load when the lift moves upwards. Moving up, recall A is what? 0. Okay. Take G to be this. Our reaction equals M into G plus A. That's acceleration, that of gravity, because this time around, this thing is involving an upwards movement. So, if reaction equals this formula, and this object is moving up, it means G plus 0. That is, the acceleration will be what? 0. yv will have a value. But now we're not interested in velocity. Now, R, normal reaction, that is reaction, equals mass. What is the mass? 120 multiplied by who? 10. So that R at constant velocity, R equals 1,200 Newton. Recall that the reaction is the unit is the same thing as what? Force. Just like when you talk about an upthrust, the unit is what? Newton. So be careful when you're dealing with units in your physics. So for this, the answer is what? 1,200. Now with an acceleration of what? 3 meters per second. Can you see these people? They are too intelligent. Normally, the first question was without an acceleration. They are trying to test your knowledge. When an object is moving up against gravity, acceleration will be 0. But if it's coming down, it's no longer going to be 0. V will not take it. That is velocity. But now, in this case, acceleration has been assigned or given to us. So, applying that same formula you have used just now, a reaction equals m into g plus a, okay? That is to say, m is 120 into g. G is 10 plus who? 3, the acceleration. Meaning 120 multiplied by who? 13. Should be able to give us 120, 13 times 13. The reaction equals 1,560 Newton. There's a difference between the first reaction when this body was moving up and when a value was assigned to acceleration. The next question, and this vectors. The vectors 6i plus aj and 8i minus ej are parallel to what? OP and OQ, respectively. If the magnitude of OP and OQ are 80 units and 120 units, respectively, express OP and OQ in terms of what? I and J. Okay, this is a technical question. Let's see the set parallel, that is M1 equals M2. That is equation or law of parallelism. Now, magnitude is also involved, meaning we need to say distance equals what? I square plus j square, or magnitude, okay? You can call it magnitude. So that for OP, let's get gradient of OP. OP implies that y all over x equals j all over I, that is 8 all over 6. Y over x equals 4 over 3. So that 3y equals 4x. Making y subject of the formula, we have that y equals 4x all over 3. When we do, distance is 80 units. This equals x squared plus y squared. So 6,400 equals x squared plus y squared. When we take the square of both sides, that is taking square of both sides. That's what we will have. Now, 6,400 equals x squared plus y. Recall that y is who? 4x all over 3. all square because y here is carrying square. 6400 equals s squared plus 16s squared all over 9, multiplying through by 9, we're going to have 6400 times 9 equals 9s squared plus 16s squared. So that 16400 times 9 equals 25s squared. We'll have this if we multiply this by this. It will now give us 25s squared equals 0, 0, 36, that's 9, okay, 54, carry 4, this is 4 times 9 is 36, carry 3, 9 times 6 is 54 plus 3, that's 57, then divide through by 25, s squared is going to give us 2,57600 all over 25, 2304, taking square root, taking square root of both sides, that is root s now equals 48, that is s equals 48i. Remember, we are trying to represent in the form of I and j. Recall that y equals to 4x all over 3, meaning y equals 4 times 48 all over 3. Y becomes 4 times 16, 3 here 1, okay, 6. That is y equals, this is 24, 4, 64j. For OP representation, we have that in the form of I and j, vector OP equals what? 48i plus 64j. Good. We are done with OP. Now let us go on with OQ. Still leaving M1 equals M2 for gradient. We now recall that OQ 8i minus 6j was assigned to it. That is y all over x equals minus 6 all over 8. Y all over s equals minus 3 all over 4. 4y equals minus 3s. When we divide through by 4, y will give us minus 3x all over 4, okay? Now when we have this, go to the magnitude of QR, which was magnitude of QR 120. So we have to say that 120 equals s squared y plus y squared. That is taking square of both sides. Square of both sides. We have that 120 square equals s squared plus y squared. Recall that y equals to who? minus 3s all over 4 all squared. When we do, we're going to have s squared plus 9s squared all over 16. And we'll multiply both sides by 16. Multiply through by 16. It means that one 14,416 equals 16s squared plus 9s squared. Okay, so 14 times 16 to 3,400 equals 25s squared. Dividing through by 25 will give us s squared to be equals 9216. Now taking square root, of both sides, we have that root s squared, or such 9216, will give us that s equals 9216 96i. Recall x represents I, y represents j. Then recall that y in the vector OQ was equal to what? Minus 3s all over 4, okay? That is to say, y equals what? Minus 3 times 96 all over 4. Y will give us minus 72j. Now, representation of OQ equals 96i minus 72j. We have absolutely answered that question in the form of I and j. So that's the solution. The next one is what? The magnitude PQ in the form C root K, where K and C are constants. Position vector, we must use a triangle to position this vector. This is O. You know, in ABCD, you follow the order O, O, P, Q, R, S, T. Okay? So for vector OP, we have 48i plus 64j. Then OQ will have 96i minus 72j. Here we will have I, comma, j, or we can say I plus j. We don't know it. We need to look for that side. But following this arrow, what I have here is QP. But following the question, we'll have PQ, meaning this arrow must change. So original formula, looking at this diagram, OP equals OQ plus QP. Now, following what we have on the question, this is going to give us OQ minus PQ. Because that is the sacrifice you must do to make QP answer PQ. The sign will change definitely. So that PQ now will give us OQ minus OP. So what do we have? OQ, 96I minus 72J minus bracket 48I plus 64J. This will give us 48I minus 136J. Now magnitude, PQ. PQ magnitude equals root 48 squared minus plus bracket minus 136 all squared. This will give us root 48 squared 2304 plus 136 squared 18496 to give us 20800. Now we have to simplify using LCM so that we can represent this very well. 2 here, 10400. 2 again, this is 5200. 2 here, 2600. 2 here, 1300. 2 again, 650. Okay, I can go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 2, 4. 2 can still go again. 2 here is 3, remember 1. That is 7, 5. 3, 7, 5. 3, 7, 5 over 13. $2,800 divided by 40. $375 over 5. 75. If 3 go here, 375 all over 3. 125. 125 over 5. 25. 5 again. 5. 5 again. 1. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4. This is 5, 2, 2, 2. 40 square times 15. 40 square times 13. Expressing this in form of surge, 5 times 8 is 40. It means that root 20800 equals 40 root 13. Because 15 cannot go. 15 is giving us 2400. That is 2400. So, our solution, recall we were told to express in this form c root k equals 40 root 13. The value of c is 40 and the value of k is what? 13. Therefore, c root k equals 40 root 13. We have come to the end of this class. You can practice more past questions using the Exam Guide app. See you in the next class. Bye-bye.